What's up, everyone? This is DyanaRozay. Welcome to my channel. You saw the thumbnail, you push the button, okay? And you know why you're here. I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV stars, or anything that is happening on social media. So I thank you guys for watching my videos and for rocking with me. Please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and that notification bell, because that is how others find me here on YouTube, okay? Now, I got a lot of things to cover today. A lot in this video, because I've already given you guys two videos. If you missed them, please check them out. One is about Latasha Scott apologizing to the church community and also confessing that her and her husband have an open relationship. The other has to do with Latasha's message to her bandmates and her sister, and also the mistress responds to Latasha's live. So if you guys missed those videos, you can check them out on my channel. Those are the last two videos dropped. Now let's continue to talk about Latasha. I just got a little bit more of information. I know you guys are tired of it, but a little bit more of information, and then I'll get into those other subjects. Number one, another woman has come out and said that they were a concubine to Rocky Bivens, Latasha's husband. Now, again, Latasha has already confirmed that she had an open relationship. But according to what this woman is saying to Tasha K, she said she asked that question point blank. Does your wife know? Are you in an open relationship? And he told her, no, we're not. He also said that he wanted her to move to Georgia, that he had specific areas he wanted her to live in. She had to choose. I guess he was going to be paying the bills over there for whatever they were. And just to show her how serious he was asking her, what bills or debt do you have, and sending her the money for that. Okay. Like, listen, babe, it's you and I against everybody else. So she is actually going to be sharing even more details than what I've already given you guys so far on Tasha K's channel. And I'm definitely going to be listening, bringing you guys back whatever comes next. But I told you yesterday that it really felt to me like, and that's not even the videos I did today. I told you yesterday that it felt to me that Latasha and Rocky were trying to get ahead of something. I didn't know if it was Candy saying, yo, you out here talking about what my husband's doing. We're about to go to court on some things because you guys are being real foul out here when you are, trying to cover your tracks, and then all of a sudden saying, we're in an open relationship. We love each other. Nothing's going to rock our world. Nothing's going to, mess up what we got. But Candy did get on, I think it was Ricky Smiley, and she had some extra things to say about it. Number one, she said that her problem with Latasha has always been, that's just who they've been since they were children. That's exactly what I said to you guys too in my video yesterday. And I also told you that the real story had nothing to do with Latasha and Candy and everything to do with Latasha and her sister. And Candy said the exact same thing. She said this has always been what it was between her and I, but Latasha and her sister is something else, and that Latasha can never come back to the group, escape, until she makes things right with her sister. Once she has that conversation with her sister and her sister feel like it's okay, then the other members of the group will join together and see if it's something they can work out and bring her back in. But she said, as of right now, her sister, Tamika, is singing all of Latasha's parts, and they are doing their thing. They're still on tour, starting with an April 1st date for tomorrow, all the way through June 23rd. So just the three of them, and she said they're doing just fine. They also will be doing music with other artists. It looks like Monica Tevin Campbell, Tamar Braxton, H-Town, 112, and Silk. Now, Tamar and, and Candy had some beef, but they will be on this tour tomorrow. So hopefully they are good. They're not going to do anything crazy. But you guys let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section, okay? And let's get to the rest of the subjects. So speaking of trying to get ahead of something, let's talk about these two right here. Dunbar and Chance. Y'all know I have been reviewing Put a Ring on It. And last week, there was a cliffhanger where we got to see this man's face right here, red eyes, tears running down his cheeks, hands clasped together like he was praying, and light waist shaking. Dr. Stacy said, what is going on? What are you afraid of? And that is how the show ends. But there has since been some other video that has dropped where we can read between the lines. And what it sounds like this man was saying is that he came from an abusive household with his own mother and father. And now he is in a place where he is handling situations the way he saw his daddy handle his mama. That is what it sounded like to me. Okay. And then when Dr. Stacy attempted to address this with Chance, she was like, I'm not leaving this man. I love this man. How dare you say I'm betraying myself for loving this man for who he is? So anyways, y'all, it got pretty crazy, and it looks like they may have been walked off. It'll show tonight on tonight's episode, but it looks like they may have been walked off the show, and that's when we're going to get that third couple to replace them. But they are still doing damage control. They are right now showing video of them this very week. Dunbar proposing to Chance, basically trying to get ahead of this story that's about to air tonight on Put a Ring on It. But he put a ring on Chance's finger anyway, okay? And he did share that they are no longer on the show. So we got to see this marriage on, I guess, their local news station, whatever this happens to be. You guys let me know what y'all think. I kind of knew. I said to myself, something tells me that these two be playing Fight Club with each other. And I don't know why they would have brought that story to the show, but they did. And because they were not willing to be truthful about it, it looks like Dr. Stacy said the two of you can go on home, which I think we all agree with and appreciate. Okay. In the meantime, Dunbar has also, I guess, wants people to think that he has done the work, and now he is, speaking out against abuse of any kind, abuse, assaults, have to protect our women. So that is what he is doing right now. Y'all can let me know what y'all think in them comments, okay? That basically is their story. Let me just catch you guys up on Jasha and Joya real quick. Previously, Joya had went on a date. She probably went on the date to make Jasha jealous. That's exactly what it looked like. Jasha ended up going on a date with a woman that he thought checkmarked all of the boxes. She is into metaphysical things. She likes astrology, meditation. She spoke another language, Spanish, I believe. And he said he loved everything about it. She also told him she's not interested in having a baby right now. And if she never gets married, she will never have a baby. All things that made his eyes buck open, and buck open like in happiness. Okay. Even though he said Joya, he can't find anything wrong with Joya except for she wants a baby right now. He will not be rushed. That's how he put it. So we will get to know how that story ends with Dr. Stacy when they come back. But that was their thing. And then you probably got a chance to see Ricky on his date with a woman named Sheila, y'all. Sheila showed up to the house with these fire engine red locks. She had tattoos all over. She was wearing this silk mini skirt, halter mini at that. And Catherine said, listen, I had to wear a pair of jogging pants and a sweatshirt on my date. What's going on here where this woman gets to dress up in high heels and this silk gown or silk mini skirt, and my man gets to walk out with her? Well, he walked out and he was happy to walk out. Catherine ended up saying something like, I don't think Sheila is Ricky's type. And then she said, but then again, I have no idea what or who is Ricky's type. And I thought that was crazy. But anyways, I ended up asking you guys what y'all thought. I said, do you think it is important to know your partner's type? 55% of you said, I know everything he likes or she likes. 9% of you said, no, he's with me and that's all I need to know. And then the last group, which really, you can put the last group and the first group together. I said that if you don't know it, it'll be a hard lesson to learn later. And 36% of you agree with that. So really the number 1 and the number 3, we can just join those together. That's a big percent of you who said y'all definitely should know what your man likes. But if y'all remember the week before when Catherine went out on her date, she said she loved everything about that date. The person was funny. He listened to her. He was very attentive and all in ways that Ricky was not. Ricky ended up staring a hole in Catherine's face. Like, I know you lying. Like whatever you talking about right now, I don't appreciate. But Catherine ended up saying, even though she enjoyed herself, she did not want a second date. And that is because he lived at home with his mama and daddy and a whole bunch of other people, just like Ricky. And she said, I fear I'm going to be put in the same situation if I went out with this guy. So she said no to him. Ricky, on the other hand, was quite smitten with his date. Okay. So smitten, in fact, that this brother ended up giggling at something Sheila had to say. Sheila actually asked him if he wanted to eat something out of her plate. And he said no, he was, fine with what he had. And she said, okay, well, I was just trying to give you a little flavor. And for whatever reason, it sounded like that was a dig against Catherine. And oh boy, put his hands over his face to giggle. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. That's how those two dates ended. And we will talk about the rest tomorrow after it airs. Okay. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Okay. Who else do I want to talk about? Oh, Ebony DeBest. If y'all don't know her channel, Ebony DeBest, she actually announced that Tiffany and Lewis had baby Ace. So congratulations to them for having baby Ace. I thought that was so cute. And I just wanted to say congratulations. Who else do I want to talk about? Let's talk about this real fast. Y'all remember this? This flyer that the Scotts, all of the Scotts were posting to their IG page and their Facebook pages. And it was all about a comeback group initiative that they were coming back. And then they, of course, had that, that little incubator of Black businesses. Well, if y'all saw the thumbnail, it read Marsau's and Tisha's unoriginal idea in regards to business. And check this out, you guys. Apparently, these two pitched a business idea to the original six. The original six being the comeback group. That's a part of the clip. When they all come in, we got to see this hug between Melody and Tisha. Y'all remember when Melody was wearing this dress with her hair pinned up so cute? Anyway, after they finished pitching this idea, Melody's sitting there making a face like, what the hell is this? And also, Martell is making the same face. Even Kimmy is giving a what is going on here. And then off camera, I guess in confessional, Kimmy says, why is Tisha and Marsau repackaging the comeback group to the comeback group? Why are they trying to sell this information back to the comeback group? I thought that was crazy, but I can't wait to see how this plays out. We do know that they did have this, situation. Melody did not bring her business or anything that she had going on to this expose, but everybody else was there, including Miss Wanda and also including Destiny. And let me just erase the miss off that Wanda, including Wanda and Destiny were there. But we have yet to see if they will be filming with this idea. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm just going down this list. And then finally, you guys, let's talk about RHOA real fast. Did y'all know that they have dropped the storylines for all of the cast? So let's talk about the gowns and the storylines, because I thought that Kenya was one of the best to bring it with the gowns. I loved her look. I love the hair, the earrings, the dress, this like orange red look on her. It is so beautiful on her skin. But her storyline is Kenya is in full boss mode. The hair care mogul is taking business to the next level by opening her very own hair salon. This doesn't come without trials and tribulations, as she needs a team and the perfect commercial to launch her new venture. While her business is thriving, family is at the core. Brooklyn is growing up, and Kenya is set to be making sure that she builds relationships with her grandfather as Kenya works through strengthening her relationship with her dad. Okay, well, Kenya and her dad has been an ongoing storyline for a while, as well as her mother. But I think Kenya said that her mother is in her daughter's life, and they're just going to keep that relationship off camera. It goes on to say that while Kenya is still having fun as she twirls her way back into the dating world, the one lingering issue is finalizing her divorce. So that is still a storyline as well for Miss Kenya Moore. You guys let me know what y'all think about Kenya's storyline. Next up is Candy. Now, Candy, I did not like her hair. I thought her hair was way too big. I think she was trying to do a little Diana Ross. I think I would have liked the dress more if the hair was just not so big. We needed it to be more sleek, if you ask me. But I did like the way the dress fit. I just thought the dress was given Diana Ross because of the hair, and it just seemed a little old school to me. Her storyline is going to be Candy sets her sights on gaining the EGOT. That's the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. She said that she has 2 Broadway producer, actress, singer, and now podcaster. And with several business moves on the horizon, she is trying to balance prioritizing family as well as supporting her husband and business partner, Todd. So it looks like her and Todd are going to show a little friction in their relationship, with Candy working all the time and how he's handling that at home. And then it goes on to say that they do a film together. So we saw Martell at that film event with Sheree. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. That was, I think, actually their finale, I believe. So anyways, it goes on to say that while Candy is being pulled into every direction, Mama Joyce is still waiting for her to make a final decision on the succession of the family and the family estate. So Mama Joyce wants to be named Candy's successor as opposed to giving it to her husband. I guess that's going to be a big storyline for Candy. Lord have mercy. Will Candy be able to put in the time and energy needed to help Todd achieve her future aspirations? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that storyline. It feels like more of what we saw last year, right? Or last season. Next up, we have Marlo. I liked Marlo's dress. I thought it was great. She was very much giving me like a very old school. What am I trying to think of? I can't even think of the name, but it's like a pharaoh. So that is what I'm getting from her in this dress, and from her hair too. I love that gold pony on the side. I love the gold makeup. I think she looks super cute in this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But this says that Marlo is still working through the scare of her life after the break-in attempt last year. So she's bringing that to the show. She's now keeping her options open for a new home, with safety being her top priority for her and her nephews. As Marlo continues to take the high road as Monty instead of Auntie, she's working with a life coach as she raises teenagers who are ready for summer jobs and driving lessons. She also takes a dip in the dating pool while we look for her next suitor, but not without the approval of her nephews. Marlo is taking charge, and while she attempts to repair her friendships one at a time, everyone may not be on board. And that's going to be her and Candy, because they had a tumultuous preview where we saw Candy and her get into it a couple of times, but we saw Candy threaten her a couple of times, saying that she wanted to choke her, and some other things where that hand was bop, bop, bopping. So y'all let me know what y'all think about Marlo's storyline. Next up, we have Sheree. Sheree, I did not like Sheree's look. I feel like they went just a little too hard on the Photoshop and slimming down Sheree's body. Sheree has a fit body, and I don't think we needed to see her this slim, because this is not actually what she looks like. I also didn't like that ponytail. It wasn't, it didn't have enough thickness to it. I don't know. It was missing something. And then also, this doesn't look like Sheree to me, so I don't like the look of it. But anyways, let's read her storyline. It said Sheree is stepping into her greatness after suffering public humiliation when her last relationship did not go as planned. However, she did not let that get in the way of her love a second time around with her new man, Martell Holt. On top of building her brand, Sheree is adding Glamma to her list of titles. So her son, Cairo, has welcomed a baby girl to the family. However, when she faces an unexpected health issue, she will have to shift all of her focus. Will there be enough for her to go around? Now, that's something. I did not know that Sheree was going to face a health issue this season, but you guys can let me know what y'all think. And if y'all know what the health issue actually is, go ahead and drop it into the comments. Okay, so let's talk about Drew Sidora. Now, we know her story, just finished up, because her and Ralph actually filed for divorce, and then she had to go back and tape some confessionals. But in regards to her look, I actually think her look is pretty. I like her look. I think her makeup looks really soft. I like her hair. You guys let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. For Drew, I think this is really like Drew's style. I think this is what she likes to wear. And it actually looks like her in the picture, unlike Sheree did not look like her in the picture. So let's talk about her storyline. She said that Drew is taking her music career to new octaves by releasing her first album. She is determined to do it all along with pushing forward in her acting. And I guess she's doing the music simultaneously. Okay, so interesting. I didn't know she was trying to revive her acting career as well. She said that when Candy and Todd give Drew an opportunity to be in their new film, well, there you go. Things start to go off script, leaving Drew ready for her close up in a drama filled situation. Interesting. Because I thought that Candy and Drew kind of went at each other too, but we'll see. While also working through a relationship with her husband, Ralph, they strike the wrong chord in her marriage, and the divorce announcement leaves everyone shaken. Well, not everyone. A lot of people knew that divorce announcement was coming. We just didn't know when, child. So, anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Next up is Sonia. She said she's returning for her sophomore season. She has no plans to slow down. And y'all remember last season, her husband said that he wanted a baby. And then I think he said he'd leave it up to her to make the decision. But she said she has no hopes of slowing down. She has her sights, set on expanding her family business and family. So she is going to do that. Sonia and husband Ross still have a full house of 9. So her family, parents still live there, sister still lives there, and their children. And she said that, and it says that that has its own set of challenges. While Sonia's village helps their son, Deuce, and many other tasks around the house, her sister Sherry is ready to start setting boundaries. Rouse's chauffeur service is expanding from Texas to ATL, and Sonia navigates the great expectations of family business for more, as Sonia navigates the great expectations for her family, business, and more of herself. She's running a marathon with no end in sight. Okay, interesting for Sonia. Actually, it doesn't sound interesting. I think that of all the storylines I've read, Sonia happens to be the one that I am least interested in. Now let's talk about Monyetta. She is on as a friend of the show. And I think that her dress is absolutely stunning. I would say that I like Kenya's first, and then I like Monyetta second. She's the second to go up. Who's my third choice? I don't know yet. I haven't seen it. Hold on. Let's read what Monyetta is going to do this season. It says she's coming back as a friend of the show, and she's going to play matchmaker when she introduces Kenya to a new love interest. That's nice. Monyetta is also trying to be a good friend while managing the tough waters of being loyal to Candy. Okay. While showing the other ladies that she can be true to them as well. Oh, okay. So maybe I'm actually very interested in Monyetta's story, and I hope that she accepts a full-time position as a Peach if she hasn't already. I think I heard that she did accept, or she was offered one, but her and her husband said they wanted to stay friends. But this is interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think of her storyline. And last up, we have Courtney. Now, I think I told you guys that someone named Janelle from another hair care product was supposed to be on there, but it looks like Janelle did not. I think her name was Janelle Steffen or Steven. She's not going to be here. It's this lady, Courtney, that's going to be here. So she joins the season as a friend. She has success in brand marketing, and she's an expert and jewelry, or a marketing expert, a brand marketing expert for Pete's sake, and a jewelry designer in Atlanta who has been a friend of Sheree's for many years. It also says that Courtney realizes that her strong ties to this group when she finds out that her long lost cousin is Drew's husband, Ralph. Okay, so Courtney is a friend of Sheree. She's going to come onto the show as a jewelry designer and a brand marketing expert. So maybe she helped Sheree. Was she by Sheree? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But she also finds out that her and Drew's husband, Ralph, are cousins. Anyway, if I had to pick the third dress, Lord, who would it be? Oh, it would be right here, Marlo. So I'm going to say Kenya's dress is number 1 for me. Monyetta's dress is number 2. And Marlo's dress is number 3. Okay, that is the dresses. And Marlo might actually be number 2. I don't know. I'm trying to bounce back between her and Monyetta. And really, I think that Marlo is number 2. So I'm changing the order. Kenya number 1, Marlo number 2, Monyetta is number 3. And you guys can let me know your order for the looks in the comments. Who do y'all think is the top 3. Okay. Anyways, y'all, I am going to get off of here. I've been on for almost 30 minutes. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all the information that I dropped to you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on IG, of course, because I have all kinds of fun things happening over there with polls and music and other things. And also follow me on DyanaRozay Real Talk on Facebook. That group is jumping. And y'all know tomorrow we're going to get the social media edition, where they're going to, bring us into the upcoming season that drops tomorrow. And I'm going to talk to you guys about that. And then next week, Saturday, we get the season premiere for season number 6, Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I love y'all.